How to Write Poetry for Teenagers, Your Step-by-Step Guide to Writing Poetry for Teenagers by HowExpert with Deidre Simpson. If you want to learn how to write poetry and you are a teenager, then get How to Write Poetry for Teenagers, written by a poetry teacher who has experience teaching poetry to kids. Those who want to learn how to write poetry should consult this how-to guide. Without any previous knowledge, experience, or training, any teen can write poetry. Here you will learn how to write poetry from beginning to end and do a good job of it. Learn about different types of poems and their origins. Discover how you can get started, including what tools and equipment to use. Develop the confidence and high esteem needed to create quality poetry. Accept that you are creative, even if you do not believe it. Apply easy poetry writing processes and skills. Go from being shy about sharing your poetry to being fearless in presenting it publicly. Meet other poets like yourself, and accomplished poets too. Compile a portfolio of your own original poems. Adopt habits that will help you write your poetry. Deal with stress by having a constructive outlet for it. Everything you need to begin writing poetry is included in this guide, and it is simple. By the time you finish, you will have a worthwhile hobby that can morph into a wonderful gift or talent. Take advantage of this offer today. The achievement of healthy self-expression is an advantage that will serve you for the rest of your life. About the expert. Deidre Simpson is the author of 2 books of poetry. During her teen years, she wrote often and was an avid reader as well. Writing poetry kept her balanced and gave her an excellent outlet for her emotional personality. She later became a member of a creative writers group at her high school. When the group decided to publish a magazine, she gladly contributed by writing poems and inviting other students to submit their work. In her senior year, she entered a poetry contest held by a local university and received honorable mention for her poem. Receiving 2 diaries for her 10th birthday is what started her writing career. Fiction novels and studying poetry in her middle school English class helped her hobby grow. Her worst experience was having to memorize a favorite poem by a famous author and recite it on video. She was petrified, but her poetry skills were advancing. One of her best memories is of 2 local poets that visited her creative writing class. According to her, doing what you truly love is the definition of work. Writing is one of the best ways to say something, even if it is only to the self. As she puts it, poetry is like a firecracker. It is small and has one form when unlit, like when the poem is finalized. Then when you share it with someone or a group of people, much like lighting it, it shoots into the sky and becomes a huge, beautiful, untouchable cloud after the rain. HowExpert publishes how-to guides on all topics from A to Z by everyday experts. Visit howexpert.com to learn more.